Yes, people, what's going on? Chelsea have just lost, lost in the Super Cup on penalties. 5-4 on penalties, Tammy Abraham missing the final penalty of the shootout. 2-2 in the game. It's 1-1 in normal time, 1-1 in extra time, 2-2 overall. And then we lose in the cruelest possible fashion. Simple as it is, the cruelest possible fashion. Look, I actually thought we were the better team. And I think a lot of people that were slating us after the Man United game, there's been a lot of criticism about Chelsea. The last video I did, there was a hell of a lot of hate against Chelsea. Chelsea actually play very decent football. We keep the ball well, we move forward well, we create threats, we also know how to weather storms as well. Chelsea played very, very well. Liverpool also played very, very well. It deserved to go to extra time. It deserved to go to penalties. It was a very well contested game. But bearing in mind they're meant to be the best team in Europe, Liverpool, and we're meant to be the best team in Europa, or meant to be in our rebuild year and having lost our best player and all these things that everyone's going to come out and say against us, I thought we played bloody well. I thought we played really, really well. And look, I'm not going to say this is a glorified pre-season game because that's what a lot of people will say. It's a piece of silverware at the end of the day. It's an opportunity that presented itself to us. Super Cup, obviously the main thing was winning Europa League. That is the main thing. Last year, but simply now it's in front of us, and I'm annoyed. I'm upset that we haven't won the game, but it's more the fashion of how we did it. I'll be honest with you, and I'll say straight how it is. Tammy Abraham, the penalty's poor. I know you're a youngster, and I really do like you, and I think you're definitely one for the future. Don't go down the middle, and don't put that manure power on it as well. One of those things in a penalty shootout, if you lose because it's a great save, or if you lose because of a huge mistake in a penalty shootout, then it's hard, it's harsh, but as part and parcel of it. But when you lose like that, Adrian had already dived. He was lucky that he kept his feet where he did. That's luck, but simply you create your own luck. Adrian, I don't know what he was saying. I've met Adrian a handful of times. Very nice guy. I do like him a lot. Wouldn't surprise me, proper professional, if he decided that he was going to go and put Tammy off, as you'd expect him to do, get in his head, as you'd expect him to do, and just as a young man, Tammy maybe couldn't crack it, or maybe had a different thought, but look, that's part and parcel of it. It's a Super Cup. You know, I'm annoyed, but I am really happy with how we played, and I think a game like this really puts Chelsea on the map, actually. I think it really does put Chelsea on the map. But look, we obviously won the Europa League last year, great. We got thumped at the weekend, simply we did. However, we played the better football. Of course, highlights packages around the world won't reflect that. They'll all be going for Man United with this, Man United with that, and blah, 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 blah. And this is the thing I'm going to say about Man United is, look, straight up, honestly here, again, I keep saying straight up, I don't know why. Man United were a decent team, but if they were to come up against a team of real quality, I think they're going to struggle, and I think that's almost a false sense of security for Man United. Where with us, I think it's an unfair judgment that was put on us. And a game like this today against the so-called best team in Europe, the champions of Europe, Liverpool, we played a bloody good game. Large chunks of that game where I think many people would say actually probably Chelsea deserved to win it. Definitely in the 90 minutes. Then after that was a bit it's any man's game. People are knackered, people are tired. It's a long one, and that's the only way you can say it. Simply, it's like half past midnight, probably nearing 1 o'clock over there. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain any more than that. I think we played well. I think we were very unlucky with the shootout, and it's the cruelest way to win. Cruelest way to lose, I should say. Not cruelest way to win, that would be nuts. Oh Christ, I'm not very well, so this is going to be it for my review. Look, I'm very happy with how we played, and although the result hasn't gone our way, I'm looking at that game and it's 1-1, it's 2-2, penalty shootouts are a lottery. So for me, for a team that got whacked by Man United to then come and put one of the best performances I've seen in the Chelsea side for a long time into this game, we did have a wobble, I'll be straight up, we had a wobble, and it definitely wasn't a penalty, but it is what it is. I'm happy with how he's played, and I'm happy with especially how Mount played. Pulisic I thought was brilliant. Barkley, when he came on, was Barkley. Pedro was brilliant. He was a runner the whole way throughout the game. Yeah, I could go for everyone, but I was really happy with how he played. Couple of tweaks still needed, but definitely moving on to bigger and better things with Chelsea. Might take a bit of time, but that's definitely a good sign of what's to come. So, thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. It'll mean a lot to me as I'm ill. I'm trying to get to 4K subs, which hopefully will happen very, very soon, and then it's the road to 5K. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Very decent performance from Chelsea. And look, well done to Liverpool. Can't say any more than that. Decent game. I very much enjoyed it. Just don't like penalties. Part and parcel of it.